Hi, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance, where we just learned to read and will continue to read more stuff, but not now, because now we've got the quest to ride to the witch in the forest north of Tarnberg and burn her, question mark? I don't think we're supposed to burn her, but he would the priest that gave me that job would like me to do that. So maybe we're doing that now. So it's this. Okay. We have to take one of the paths. We're taking the north path. What's the interesting side? Are you the interesting side? Yes, you are. Okay. Some flowers have been laying down here. That's just some cloth being here. There's an armor potion. Interesting. Other people will look up to you. Your charisma is increased by 5 for 10 minutes. No, thank you. I'm not doing buff potions. Only if I know in advance that I need them. Because like in the fray of the moment, it's always a little bit weird. Wait, I need to fix my audio. Yeah, as I'm using radio signal wireless headphones, I sometimes get noises that are not good. Pribyslavitz forest that are not good, like distracting noises that come from like other guys using similar frequencies. And what the fuck is that?
Most megkapod! Na bassza meg!
Is that only a single guy? And we killed him. Good boy. Yeah, more stuff that I could sell. Also that. But we're not gonna take any of that. Just killed a human. Nobody cares for killed humans, and we can move on. Wait, there was a body that they laid here. Oh. That would be considered stealing. Okay, so we're not doing that. So down here there are several question marks. Oh god. Sometimes the horse gets tangled up in a lot of weird debris. And we saw a herbalist, and the other thing is the alchemist workbench that we never used. And I'm not even sure on how that looks like. Is it that thing here? No, that's start alchemy. Yeah, we're not doing alchemy. At least not yet. But we can probably buy a skill book of the herb woman.
Jesus Christ be praised. How may I serve you? Good luck then.
Let's see, we have a lot of recipes. Not that I need one. Hair of the dog, Lethean water, what does that do? No. Preserver potion? To make food last longer. Okay, that's not bad. How much longer? Freshness of food was increased by 50%. With grasses and herbs for herbalism. I mean, I can buy it so that I have it. No, 507 is way too much. That's why it's there's the thing that it makes it makes it cost less.
I've come from the priest. They're saying you incited some women to witchcraft.
Me? Witchcraft? That's nothing but idle chatter.
I thought so.
You'd be wise to give me a straight answer. I mean you no harm.
As long as it's the truth you speak. Very well. I'll tell you everything. I've done a very foolish thing. It's preying on my mind so much I can't sleep a wink.
But I'm supposed to believe an old witch has pangs of conscience.
Laugh if you like, but it's not a word of a lie. You probably know I sell various magic lotions and potions alongside my herbs. Well, there's one I wish I hadn't sold. You see, Vera, Zlata, and Kuta from Ujits wanted a magic ointment from me. I kept refusing them, but in the end, I let them talk me into it.
What kind of ointment was it?
One that will show you a world no one else can see. A place of wonder
Drugs.
and terror. The flowers might start talking to you.
LSD.
Or the earth could swallow you up. I don't know if it's the work of the devil or of God himself, but the ointment has that power. But it could poison any person who doesn't know how to use it right.
So all this talk of witches anointing themselves and then flying to their sabbaths on broomsticks.
The ointment could make a person see such things. But it was stupid of me letting those foolish women get their hands on it. They could poison themselves or fall off a cliff while they're lost in a dream.
Will you give me the ointment recipe?
It contains belladonna and the herb Paris, both quite poisonous plants. That ought to make you think twice about dabbling with it.
So why did you give them the ointment at all?
Because I'm soft-hearted. You see, one of those women, Vera, lost her whole family in Skalitz. And Zlata's husband was killed. And the youngest of them, Kuta, miscarried with the horror of it all. They said they wanted to use the ointment to speak with the dead and ask them to put a word in with the Lord.
Yeah. I understand how they feel. But I reckon it'll get them nowhere but the ducking stool and the stake.
Judge not, lest ye be judged. I didn't want to give them the ointment, but they offered me a pile of groschen. So I thought how desperate they must be, and I heard their plea.
Their plea, or the clink of their coin? And why are you so worried about them all of a sudden? What changed your mind?
I'm losing sleep over it. Firstly, those women don't know what they're doing. And secondly, folk might see it as witchcraft. And do you know what they do to witches?
They burn them alive.
That they do. So don't be surprised I'm worried.
It didn't bother you before, though. What did they want the ointment for?
Each one of them lost a loved one recently, and it's grieving them. They wanted to talk with the dead.
Wow.
I've heard enough.
If you've heard enough, you must understand why I need your help. Find out from those women what they intend, and watch over them to keep them safe.
Very well. But only because the priest himself asked me to.
Thank you 1,000-fold. I'll go to the Reverend myself and explain. You take care of those women. Good luck, then.
I learned about paganism, which is interesting. Go and see Gertrude. We have that. Speak to the village woman about the magical ointments. So I assume we're gonna ride back. Okay. So we're going to take the south part out of this. And then take the left fork. Good that I have such a good map of the area. Almost ran into the other thing. Oh, this is a perfect point to ambush me. Good that there wasn't an ambush there. Okay, we now dealt with 2 ambushes in 2 consecutive episodes, I think, that we had seen before. So we'll learn. If they come up again, we'll know that they don't stay soft. Wait, that's not the... That's not the path I wanted to take. I need to take a right somewhere. Did I at some time take a right when I would have had to turn a left? There. I think I didn't see that one because it was going off backwards, forking off backwards of the road. Traveling monk? Can I talk to you? Sometimes trouble, it's just a way far. I can't talk to him. Want you to know whether I can buy books of the monk. Okay, and then this way. Should have looked at the compass telling me where the girls are. And there are 3 of them here in this town. Okay, all of them are not in the middle of town. Pebbles is making problems with stuff on the road again, but okay, we're gonna go to the upper right one on the map, which should be here in the last point, in the last building.
It came from over here.
Can I talk to you, please?
God save. How may I help you, good knight? Good luck, then.
You're not the person. That's the person over there. Slutter.
I've heard something about a magical ointment.
Really? I'd like to know where from. And what concern is it of yours, anyway?
The herb woman sent me.
Gertrude? What does she want? More money?
Who is it?
Oh. Ooh. She's better at talking than me.
She'd like to know just what you're planning to do with her. She's worried about you.
What made her change her tune? You can tell her we plan to do exactly what we agreed.
Okay.
Damn!
I think I need to try the other thing.
I've heard something
Really?
The priest is...
The priest? It's nice to find out what telltale...
Oh, I can try. Yeah.
I don't quite know what's going on, but I'll find out by hook or by crook. So start talking.
Only a herbal ointment, some chanting, and 3 women at night in the woods. No harm done to anyone. Maybe some help to some. So why don't you stop interfering?
Who are you?
Follow the women to the woods. It's my next. Speak to the village woman about the magical ointment. The other ones would be, I think, easier.
What have we here?
She thought that I entered her building because she was entering her building, which is forbidden private area, when I was near her. I have to follow them.
Has something happened?
I think they'll go in the evening, but the problem is, how am I to find out when the right time is? I didn't like that I had to do it like this. Oh, okay. I think I don't need my horse now. Sorry, Pebbles. I caught you in vain. Ah, she's just at home. Okay. Wait another hour. Oh, this waiting, if it wouldn't cost so much time, would be way nicer. That's way easier in other games. I mean, the word is still loaded. They don't need to load the word again. Let's try like 4 hours. I mean, they wanted to go in the evening, so we can just follow them. I would have liked talking her into telling me. I should have just gone to the other girls and see how they are stat-wise. If I'm jumping 1 hour at the wrong part, they will be already in the woods and I will have failed the quest. And then I'll have to start at the last save before that. Okay, they're going. Yeah, they met at the baker. And the third woman is on her way already. I think they'll be on foot and not mounted. So shouldn't be a problem. Okay, there she is. We're just gonna go with them in the woods and see that they are safe. Okay, these are like the girl with the yellow thing. That was the girl that I talked to. That was Slata. And there's a second one, the woman with the blue thing. Her name is Vera. And then we'll have the third one, which waits around here to meet the other ones. She's in the red dress. Her name is Kuta. And now we'll just have to follow them. That might take a while. I'm afraid to fast forward time. So I'm just gonna go and do some herb picking while I'm following them. To up that herbalism. Why are they walking on their own and not together? The problem is there might be bandits and I have to keep a lookout for the last girl if she is attacked. The most probable place will be... Oh, this is a constellation cross. That's Morgon. Is it that one? But they said they wanted to go chanting in the woods. So we're gonna follow them. Okay, I'll give you fast forward. No, I just skip you to where the action starts.
We're all here. We can set off.
Is it far?
Not at all. But we should put the ointment on now.
What do you want?
I'm here to keep an eye on you.
We don't need anyone looking after us. Who sent you anyway?
Gertrude, the herb woman, sent me.
Is she really that worried about us? Why didn't she come herself?
What's it to you? I'm here and there's not a damn thing you can do about it.
All right. No need to get head up about it. If Gertrude's so sure we need watching over like babies, then we can come to some arrangement. If you can swear you'll keep your mouth shut, then come with us. But you'll have to act like you're not there. And don't you dare make a sound.
You have my word.
Stay out of things. Just watch at a distance. If Gertrude is worrying we might get poisoned, you'll be at hand to help.
Fair enough. You won't even notice I'm here.
Do I need to put my armor away? For noise reasons, perhaps. Let's do that. Okay, and we can even carry our arm around. Yeah? Can you please continue? What's wrong with you? Do we need? I think we need to wait for the full hour. Yeah, they took out their lanterns. Did the quest break? Maybe. Let's talk to one of the other guys. What the fuck? Where's my last save? Playing with the devil. Half an hour ago. I'm supposed to not be seen. You fucking kidding me? Okay, we're gonna come here the next day because I think we'll fail the quest if we are not there.
Thief! Thief! Stop him, someone!
How did I do the bumping? Which button was it? Left trigger?
I'll slow. Corva.
Quitting?
Ow.
Ah, I yield. Enough.
Had enough?
Please, look, it was only...
No excuses.
Here,
You got the thrashing you deserve.
I'll amend my life.
You really let him go? And did you get...
I did. I have it here.
Thank you. That thieving... And just so you know, I'm no pinch purse.
Thanks.
Put the ointment on now. It takes a while to start working.
Wait here for me. Stay.
There. You know.
I feel shy.
So playing games with the devil is all right, but dabbing some ointment on your cunny is going too far.
Aye, well, don't peek for a bit. I'm not sure.
Don't worry. Plenty of women have tried it before us.
What if it does work? What if he does appear?
But that's what we want, isn't it? Let's go.
Okay, we heard half of a conversation this time around. It's getting darker, but the problem is the things would make noises, so we're going to take our distance here. I told the dog to stay so that it isn't like the last time and the dogs make them notice me. Question is, how close do I need to get to have the quest still be fulfilled? Okay, they're working not on the paths. This will make it easier and harder at the same time. I thought I heard someone. I think that's a hare. I'm not here to hunt hare. I'm just here for going after them and keeping them in line of sight. Okay. So the interesting thing is tomorrow morning is a tourney on Rete, which I will take again because I think we get the Lord of Labor set for completing the tourney like 20,000 times or so, however many items we have to put on. And I think that set is the best. It's lighter than the other heavy plate stuff. And it's also has better stats than the other plate stuff. Okay, there's something shiny about there. Getting weird music. Don't know why I'm getting weird music. I hope I'm not getting spotted by a wolf or something like that. They want to be in distance that I can hear stuff, but I think this is their place. I followed them. Follow the woman to the wood.
We all know what to do, don't we?
I'm not altogether sure. Gertrude didn't want to say anything about that, so all we know is what we came up with ourselves. Damn. I feel all peculiar, though.
Pater noster, qui es in celis, sanctificetur nomen tuum, veniat regnum tuum, fiat...
The ointment is the main thing, and we'll think up some chant or two.
Just let's get it over with, quick. I keep hearing weird noises.
When shall we three meet again? In thunder, lightning, or in rain? When the hurly-burly's done? When... Damn it!
The battle's lost and won. What's that nonsense you bubbling?
I didn't make it up. It came out of me all by itself.
My vision's blacking out, and I feel the earth moving. Maybe this wasn't a good idea.
We're not doing it for our sake. Our intentions are pure. There's nothing to worry about.
Silence. Hush now. Do you hear that? As if someone was singing.
That'll be the tree roots. The earth speaks to us, like Gertrude said. Why is it getting so dark?
It's singing very loud. Make them stop. At least for a while, please. My head hurts.
Don't be scared. Let it happen. Lucifer, star of the morning, we're here to ask you a boon.
What is it? Hail Mary, pray for us. I feel the devil is coming.
I'll go toward him. Show him the way to find us.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now at the hour of our death.
What are you praying to the Virgin Mary? You'll scare the devil away.
Stop praying and speaking of death. We are here to save lives since we've lost our own. Satan, appear and send pestilence on all the humans. I'm coming to meet you.
Who is it? Who's there?
Just me. I haven't found anyone.
Me? Who's me? You're Lucifer, aren't you? Oh, Lucifer, thank you for heeding our call. Send the plague down on Sigismund and his cumans.
It's me, Vera. I mean, I think so. Everything's a muddle.
Lucifer, deliver us from the cumans, a plague upon them and their families. Lord God, you turned your back on us in our hour of need. We beg you, at least now command Lucifer to rid us of the cumans.
Yes, Lucifer, deliver us of the cumans. Here and now, come among us. Take what you want and let Sigismund and the cumans die of the plague like mangy dogs. They killed our husbands and children. Let them die! Let them go back whence they came, back to hell.
Come, Satan, and take us! Hush now. Do you hear that? There really is somebody in those bushes. Come among us! You there? Are you Lucifer? Doesn't matter who you are. Come here!
You dreamt it.
O Prince of Exiles, you who the world has treated wrong, who rise again undaunted and strong. Satan!
I hear someone coming. Who's there? Is it you, Kuta?
No, I'm still over here.
What's going on here?
Welcome, Prince of Darkness. And make yourself at home.
What would you like us to do? We will fulfill your every wish if you fulfill ours.
Prince of Darkness? What in God's name are you babbling about?
Why are you testing us?
Testing you? Jesus Christ, what have you been smearing on yourselves?
A magic ointment from the herb woman? We are ready to pleasure you, Lord. In return, all we ask is that you rid us of the cumans. And if you won't rid us of them, then help us get away from here. Give us riches, so we can start a new life in the city.
I won't be fulfilling any of your wishes.
Oh. What must we do to please you, O Lord?
In return, you'll have to... Shit. I feel very weird.
Yeah, they touched me before, and now I have the same stuff.
You smeared the ointment on me.
Fear not, my lord. Nothing will happen to you. It's all part of the ceremony.
Oh, shit. What the fuck? What did you do to me?
Are you quite well after your long journey?
Huh? Long journey? What?
From the gates of hell to here. When will you take care of the cumans? And why don't you have horns and hooves and a goat's tail, like the priest said?
How come you're a talking mare?
What mare? Does your sight deceive you? I'm Vera, and I turn many a young man's head in Ujits.
I got rid of my horns and hooves along the way, and I keep my tail in my breeches. I only get it out for special occasions.
I hope there'll be one soon enough.
I flew in on a tree branch. It took no time at all.
Flying on a branch? Will you teach us how to do that too? We are your maid servants now. We'll do anything you wish.
Actually, I wanted something else.
What's that, oh Lord?
Will you serve me and do all I tell you to?
Oh. Me! Take me!
No, me.
And what about the other one? Why doesn't she speak up?
Cooter, you chicken! Speak up!
The mare, the sow, the chick? The chick.
I want you. Hen. Hen.
Cavort with the women is my objective. Lockpick? I have to lockpick the chicken. Can't start. Ah. Oh. Oh. Yeah, it's difficult to open their dresses.
That was tough. Oh, but I'm all dizzy again.
What is wrong with you? Is something going to come of it or not?
I need to sleep.
Bugger sleep! What was that? What is it? Someone coming!
I'm gonna... Ah!
By you. You're the real devil here, aren't you?
Christ!
I'm gonna take that spike club. We overcome it now. Spike club. Ah, I can only drop stuff. Whatever, then we overcome it then. Oh god.
Yeah!
You're already on a different kind of trip, it says. Okay, I can now tell the priest what was happening here. Weird. So I assume we won't get the Ratty Tourney on this in-game day, because I don't think I can make it to Ratty in time. I think it takes like 2 or 3 hours to ride there, and I will have a big thing of a hangover. But we'll see.
Fuck happened here? Shit! Oh my god. These are no demons. Just flesh and blood woodcutters. I'll never be able to explain this to anyone. That fucking ointment.
Let's throw away that spike club. Yeah, it's worth nothing. Game saved. What? Drop. What game saved? That was weird. Okay. Is today the day of the tourney though? Or is tomorrow the day of the tourney? Today. Okay. Let's get my horse here. And I'm going to try to ride towards the tourney, and I'll meet you after the tourney when I turn the... that... We won't make it in time. What the fuck is always going on the left side of the screen? I just want to go to the map and go around while using both sticks. I think we'll use several hours for that. Okay. That's not a thing to do today. Okay, this is the one tourney we miss. But we're now ready to turn in this chanting women devil thing quest. I'm always thinking I'm hearing stuff. By the way, put back on all that armor. So we're not that over-equipped anymore. What the fuck is going on here? This is turning in a different direction than I thought. Oh, it's so stupid to ride the horse. Because I can't use the right stick while holding B. It's just not in my hands to do that.
What are you doing, creeping around like a footpad? Everyone has to carry a light at night by law.
They can have the shield on their back and a thing in their hands. I can't. Shield is immediately equipped if I equip a torch. What assholes. Okay. Let's leap to save after talking to the priest. We're supposed to talk to the priest now. Priest is living in this building, I suppose, then? Yeah, everybody lives somewhere in this game, yeah, of course. Yeah, and this is on the same compound. He has a winch. Interesting. Interesting. And a book about tavern life. Let's see about... Is there anything else that's interactable here? Do you also have treasure maps or stuff? The Sermon of Master Jan Hus. I can even take that. That was the one that they mentioned. They translated sermon. That's not in Latin, but in a language the guys actually speak. Okay, interesting. Let's talk to her.
No.
I found out more about the Ujit's witchcraft.
Pray, do tell.
The women have got hold of some magic lotion from the herb woman, and they're using it to summon the devil.
For the love of heaven.
I followed them to where they held their Sabbath. They summoned the devil, danced around a fire.
Oh my God, what else?
The women were completely out of their minds from that ointment. Then some woodcutters stormed in. They wanted to put a stop to the witch's Sabbath.
Good God.
I had to kill the woodcutters to save those women from...
For Christ's sake! How could you? Such needless slaughter! Those men meant well. Was there no other way to stop the bloodshed?
The woodcutters were beside themselves with rage, baying for the women's blood. There was no reasoning with them.
There must have been another way.
I did everything I could.
The good Lord observes your deeds. Pray for the souls of those unfortunate Christians. Pray, because you have blood on your hands. At least you see where dancing with the devil can take you. Pray for their loved ones and for your soul and mine, because we share the blame. And now please, go. Leave me alone to pray. God be with you.
I didn't know what exactly happened. So if I had known that, then I could have surrendered. But I wasn't thinking about surrendering because it was very clear what was happening on the screen, and that screamed to me, do not let them win. Is the shield under weapons? Yes. And yeah, so that's what happened there. We're gonna send that one book I stole to the not to the chest, but to I want to put that in the chest because it's stolen, and I think stolen goods don't get removed from my chest, but they might be removed from my horse when I'm searched. So move that. But also we got the sermon of Master Hughes, which we'll read once we sit here. And we'll then be done with this session. We'll read the sermon. We got a point on reading. Can we do light? No. Written down by Father Godwin, parish priest of Uschitz. On Mother Church. One should not believe in the church because the church is not God. The lamentable wealth in which the church is drowning has turned to poison, and nearly the whole of Christendom is contaminated. Just like a flock of hungry ravens, they set it on this land to devour every grain of gold and silver. They know no mercy. Their hearts are corrupted by longing for wealth. They shamelessly traffic with everything. You want to baptize a child? Pay. You want to steal and murder? Pay, and you will have absolution. What if the devil himself were to pay? Would he ascend to heaven too? For such money gained out of poor people, their beautiful horses rising. And needless servants they heap. They gamble at dice and dress their horse in expensive furs. While Jesus Christ walked barefoot and had no place to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and people too. The drinker, when he drinks his wine, is disgraced before God, rejected by the angels and ridiculed before man, bereft of virtue, destroyed by demons, and shall be trampled into the dust. He shall ruin his nature, lose mercy, and rush to eternal damnation. Gluttony kills as surely as the sword. And who above all should avoid gluttony? The priests, rulers, elders, women, and students. Priests must do so, for they must lead with reasons, turn their back on debauchery, and show the right path to others. Therefore the apostle says that a bishop may not be a drink of wine, and priest must be sober. When a bishop is a drink of wine, he must be deposed, and a priest who drinks must be punished or deprived of his priesthood. Since lust encourages men to lewdness, therefore God established matrimony as a remedy. It is written in Corinthians, to avoid fornication, you have your own wife or husband. Those who enter into marriage to have offspring and not to fall into fornication, they are right. If a man enters into marriage, however, with one whose beauty gives him delight, then who but the devil seduced him into it? And eventually he will die like Sarah's 7th husband, not only bodily, but also in his soul. I say to you, or as an old saying goes, he who knows much, let him speak much. He who knows little, let him speak little. Let each speak as much as he knows. And he who knows nothing, let him at least teach his neighbor one virtuous deed by setting him good example and refraining from playing dice and from fornication. Creation has given to every man the power by which he might rule the whole world, but that power does not give him the right to rule. That right belongs to God alone. Okay, and then we're done with the book. And because I had to take that call, our day has started here and the sun has gone up, and I spent several hours staring on one side. So, we'll see us next episode when we're going for the quest where we have to speak to Lubesh, which is... No, I think next episode... God, I hated that the sticks do different things on the... Both sticks do different things. It's weird. Next episode, we're going to ride to Tarnberg and going to start fight the Cuman raiders near Tarnberg. To run to Rete, to reload myself and run to Rete to for my tournament here, so that I can get the next part of the thing. You'll maybe get to see something of that now.
Jake the Steak, a brewery hand from Ratai. Prepare to watch a fierce fight with axes and shields. Thaddeus, commander of the guard at Talmberg. Our warriors will fight with hunting swords. Benish of Lashim, Katpo to the Sasso bailiff. The combatants will engage in a duel with warhammers and shields.
You put on a hell of a show,
A
Henry.
houndskull?
Here's your harder.
Thank you, Sir Hannes.
Goodbye.
What's a houndskull? Okay, that's a helmet. It's 22, 22, 9 and 19 charisma. Yet basically lets me see nothing, so that's the thing I will know out of. Good, so the only thing that I won't ever take from the Red Eternity as a reward, we're done with that. Okay, so now I have to ride back to Uschitz so that we can tomorrow continue our episode there in our way from Uschitz to Talmberg. Wait, we don't need to do it like that. Yeah, we need to because we didn't tell the parish priest what happened. So we're gonna fast travel to Uschitz. So I'll see you in Uschitz tomorrow. I will sleep at the tavern and then go for whatever is next for us.
Mercy, sir. Please, sir.
What's happened to you?
I've walked all the way from Kuttenberg, but as you can see, I'm barefoot. My feet are so I can sway.
Unfortunately, I don't have any. But here, at least take some alms.
Thank you, sir.
God be with you.
Of course.
I mean here.
Yeah.
In the presbytery.
Yes. So why are you surprised?
I'm not.